Hi, Virgo-Libra. Welcome to your Timeless Love Tarot reading. My name is Gabrielle, for those of you that might be new, and you're tuned in here to Cusp of Roses, where we do timeless general tarot readings for all 12 cusp zodiac signs, every new and full moon, and every zodiac season. So if you are interested in that content, please make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can tune into our upcoming live tarot readings. I have posted, as of this moment, if you're watching this in real time with me, all of the readings that we'll do all the way through next Saturday. So make sure you guys are hitting that notify me button underneath each video so that you're notified when I am live for that particular reading. All right, I'd love to have you guys there live and direct with me. But if you're finding this a little later, no harm, no foul, no worry. It can still resonate with you. All right, speaking of what resonates, this is in fact timeless. So whenever you find this reading is when it's truly meant for you. Whenever you tune in, make sure you are only receiving and accepting the messages that feel right for you and your situation. If it does not fit, you don't have to force it. Leave it for someone else. And if this particular live circles back through your feed at a later date, there could be messages that we tap into right now in this moment that are actually meant for you a couple months down the line. All right. So make sure you guys are tuning in and rewatching as your higher self guides you to do. Virgo Libra. We are in the month of September as I'm streaming this. We are pulling up on your cusp quite quickly here. So I hope you guys are well, and I hope that this reading will serve you as a mini introduction into your cusp season. All right, we're going to see what you guys got going on in love and romance. I am going to burn the third eye chakra here for you all because it feels like there's some things that can't be seen right now or that are remaining unseen that maybe you need to see. There's something definitely with spiritual sight for you right now, Virgo Libra. So we're going to get into it. I am also very super excited to introduce a new tarot deck that I will be using for the love reading series. This is the Lonesome World Tarot. Very beautiful deck. It has this like really nice like faint light pink hue to the cards. Very gorgeous energy. I've been working with it honestly over the past like 3 weeks. So I'm excited to kind of have this deck shine and offer you guys some messages here, all right? But first, as always, let's get grounded. Let's get into our gratitude practice. Do whatever feels right and best for you in this moment. I will light the incense, sound my singing bowl, and then we'll get started. I do have a love frequency playing in the background, all right? Specifically, it is 639 hertz. All right, positive love, energy, and healing. Sending all of that lovely vibes to you all. Here we go. All right. Virgo Libra, what y'all got going on in love and romance? So like I was kind of feeling, something remains unseen. Whether it's right in your face, Virgo Libra, and you're just not connecting with it, or you're just not seeing it the way that Spirit needs you to, or something's hiding from you intentionally when it comes to love and romance. This could be like a secret admirer, Oh, you do got accountability. This is just your pre-shuffle for anyone new. We're just going to see what falls out. We're going to talk about what I'm channeling for y'all, and then we'll get into your direct influences in love, okay? But someone needs to take accountability for their actions. It may be you, your partner, or both of you. Acknowledging the effect of your behaviors allows you to move forward. So yeah, whether it's you're not seeing how a particular behavior is affecting someone, Virgo Libra, or someone isn't really aware of how their actions, their words, or their movements towards you are affecting you. It's giving a little bit of like, if this is something or someone outside of you, Virgo Libra, it's giving like this person's either never had to hold themselves accountable, or again, maybe you are a little bit more sensitive than this person. So whatever however, it feels like communication, to be honest. It's like however someone's communicating with you, it's like rubbing you the wrong way. And it's like, rather than this person being like, okay, I'm going to find another way to communicate, they're like, oh, you should just get over it. You need a thicker skin, like type of vibe. Yeah. So I'm seeing the Page of Swords. So someone's definitely very immature in their communication. All right. Now here over at Cusp of Roses, for my new people, welcome, welcome. We hold ourselves accountable first before we point the finger to anybody else. All right. We do our own internal checks and balances to make sure we are not operating out of any energy, any frequency, any perspective that we do not want others operating in with us. All right. So it's totally okay to hold yourself accountable. If you know you're like, yeah, maybe I didn't say that the best, or I kind of need to kind of mature a little in how I communicate, then take it, all right? And this is always, always, always said with love, all right? And I hope you guys are receiving it as such. But someone here is a little immature in how they communicate. And they're either not seeing how immature they're being in their communication, or they're just very used to people putting up with it. And I kind of get that, Virgo Libra, you're just kind of like not into it, and or this other person is just like, yeah, no, that's not going to fly around here. Like, we're going to have to figure out something else. All right, what else? What else do we need to be aware of before we get into the direct influences for Virgo Libra seasoned love? All right, so this could definitely be a group of you guys. You've been through your fair share of ups and downs with this person, all right? Yeah, this kind of love has endured the ups and downs that come with life with this person. You know that you can get through anything. So I think it's either somebody here is working through a higher sense of self-awareness than the other. And it's whoever's in the higher sense of self-awareness is like holding the other person's hand, the Page of Swords, and like, okay, we're going to work on how we say things. We're going to like do better. It's like someone's being coddled a little bit here. But it's because someone really does love the other person. It's like, I love you, right? Like, I'm not going to necessarily dip just because you might be needing some growth in how you communicate or how you talk or how you think. Or it's some sort of either like petty behavior that needs to be overcome here in this connection. Yeah, it's kind of like either someone's used to throwing tantrums or throwing little fits or just kind of like getting their way by acting a certain way, and it's just not flying anymore. Or just someone understands that it's growth on the other person's end, and it's like they're not judging you for it, or you're not judging this person for it. It's just kind of like maybe you're hoping they'll grow out of it, or someone's hoping you'll grow out of it, Virgo Libra. I do feel like there is this willingness to listen, even if someone can't see that they're being immature. It's like someone's definitely being challenged to listen more than they speak so that they can grow. All right, what else here, Divine? What else do I need to be aware of prior to the direct influences here in love and romance for Virgo Libras? Mirrored souls. Okay, so if the question was, is this my mirrored soul? Are me and this person in some sort of higher alignment or higher resonance as far as relationships are concerned, yes. All right, so you have met your spiritual other half, or other whole, as I like to say. This is also confirmation of a balanced masculine and feminine energy within oneself. Okay, so that to me tells me and says that this is the seasoned person, meaning this is the person who has the higher level of self-awareness. So you might be in a relationship here, Virgo Libra, where you're realizing the moments where your leadership is important and their leadership is important. So this could be someone who's used to being a leader, or used to people kind of relying on them to take the lead in relationships, decide where it's going to go or how things are going to happen. But there's something here where I feel like it's you, Virgo Libra, you're recognizing where you have, how could I say that? A little bit more knowledge or a little bit more experience with healthy communication than this person. So I do feel like this is you setting a boundary maybe with someone. Like, look, that might have worked with, oh, shawty's over here. But when we're in this, like, no, you're not going to talk to me like that. We're not going to communicate with each other like that. Like, that's just not how this is going to go. So I kind of get you putting your foot down here, Virgo Libra. Like, I love you. Yeah, I do feel like you are my other whole here. But I am going to hold you accountable. I'm not going to just baby you. That's what it is. Someone's just used to be given, like, excuses or, like, a pass because of either, again, what they contribute in relationships, whatever role they play, right? Or just maybe even who they are. I don't know. But it's the fact that you're willing to hold this person accountable that keeps the connection strong right now. I don't think that's how it's going to be forever. But in this moment that I'm finding you, Virgo Libra, that's what this feels like. Like, yeah, I don't like when you talk to me like that. I don't like when you speak to me like that. No, like, that's just, no. Yeah, right. And we've got dead end in first time. Okay. That's what I mean. Whatever the behavior, the Page of Swords, it worked in dead end relationships. So it worked in situations where people really didn't care. Do you know what I mean? Like, this person could speak however they're speaking to you, Virgo Libra, and that other person they were with or other people they've been with in the past ignored it, right? Just kind of let it roll off their shoulder because they weren't necessarily invested or really paying attention. But that's, again, not the situation with you. The first time energy, it's like this is new for this person. Maybe I feel like you're dealing with someone who's never been held accountable for a particular behavior or how they talk or how they speak or how they communicate. So there might be a little bit of a struggle there on this person's end, but I do get the sense of appreciation because it's kind of like what's happening on this person's end is like, dang, they're realizing that they never actually been with anybody who cared about their growth. It's almost like this person's been in situations and relationships where it's like, as long as there's a body in the bed or a body in the house or I have someone to claim as mine, then I'm good. It doesn't really have to go anywhere. It doesn't have to grow. You don't have to grow. I don't have to grow. Do you see what I'm saying? It gives that. But this is like the first time where maybe this person is learning how to build intimacy or learning how to grow. I can't get away from growth, learning how to grow. Or they're being required to. Because again, I feel like it's you, Virgo Libra, who's like, look, don't know what you're used to, but whatever that is, it's not going to fly here. And again, this is a kind of love that can get through the ups and downs. So I don't feel like your person is all the way resistant to learning how to be a better communicator or learning how to connect with you in a way that you deem appropriate. It's just new. So I kind of feel like there's like a little bit of like, I mean, if you really love this person, Virgo Libra, understanding that they're not going to be perfect, right away. You might have to throw a couple reminders around, but I do feel like this person is willing to learn. I don't think that they're like, yeah, I don't think that this person's full on stubborn about it. I just think it's like, oh, no one's ever like called me out on that before. I didn't know that that was bothersome, or I didn't know that that wasn't like the right way to speak, or like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, they just, what they don't know, they don't know. That's what I kind of feel here. What they don't know, they don't know. So this card signifies that there is no need to force a situation, and or this is going nowhere at the moment. However, that doesn't mean that that will be the case forever. And then the first time says the first date, kiss, or time together intimately will be unforgettable. Ease into it and appreciate every moment. So there is going to be a lot of firsts between you and this person, Virgo Libra. If this has not come through yet, this is going to be a relationship where, yeah, you might hit these little plateaus. You might hit these little dead spots, but that doesn't mean that that's how it's going to be forever. It's just giving you both room to make adjustments, to kind of grow, and then you kind of keep the thing going. Like, again, I think there is mutual interest between you and this person, but there will be a lot of first times. You know, not just sexually, I don't know your business, but you know what I mean? Just, I've never had someone listen to me like that, or someone, you know, do for me or care for me in that way, or think about me in that way. Like first times like that. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get into your direct influences here in love. Thank you so much, Divine, for that beautiful pre-shuffle and clearing us in to what's going on with Virgo Libra. What are the direct influences and messages that you have for Virgo Libras in love? Direct messages. Soul tie. Yeah. Soul ties are an inexplicable, powerful, emotional bond to someone may be at play here. Be mindful of who you are connected to as it goes beyond the surface. And that's what I'm trying to say. This might be the first time that this person has actually had a romantic partnership that goes beyond the surface of things. And I kind of feel like I was going to say, in a way, it turns this person on. Like, they're very turned on by the fact that, like, they can't get away with certain things. So that says that this person was, like, very, very aware that they were pushing it. But because everybody put up with it, they maybe just made that blanket statement, oh, you know, people will always put up with it. And I feel like they're hitting a wall with you. That's maybe part of that dead end, but it's not going to be like that forever. You got reconciliation. Be open to someone returning and wanting to work things out. And then you've got gifts and offers. A gift serves as a gesture of affection, care, or a way to make a special someone smile. This may be your or your person's love language. Bottom of the deck. Sweet song. Okay. Okay. Soulmates often use music and songs as telepathic aid in order to share spiritual messages and emotions with each other. So, yeah, I do think you are, again, 100% dealing with a soul tie here, Virgo Libra. Okay, now, soul ties can get a little tricky, because that tie is at the emotional center. And so there could be some sort of unhealed emotions between you and this person, especially for reconciliation to be here. And I think that reconciliation is tied in with the accountability. So someone might be calling, someone might be reaching out to you, Virgo Libra, after some sort of maybe blowout a little bit and or disagreement, not seeing eye to eye. And I think they want to reconcile through offering some sort of gift, some sort of, hey, can I take you somewhere? Can we meet up somewhere? I have something for you. I just got back from a trip, thought about you, that type of thing. So this person, I feel like, is trying to find a way into your good graces almost, Virgo Libra. And wanting to figure it out, wanting to work it out. wanting to hold themselves accountable now, or wanting to take accountability for an action that they did that they know was less than stellar. Like, they know they were wrong. I feel that this person knows that they were pushing it, but it's because I think they were used to getting away with it. Now, I will say here, Virgo Libra, that there is a little bit of this energy from this person that, like, again, they're showing up as a Page of Swords, so take that as that resonates. But it's kind of like this would be the type of person who would rarely ever say that they're sorry, or like rarely ever extend an apology to you or to anyone, really, not just you, Virgo Libra, anyone. And they kind of feel like, oh, time has gone by, I'm sure Virgo Libra's not mad at me anymore, so now they kind of want to come in acting as if nothing happened, like they can just kind of pick up where it left off, like now you're over it. So that's what I think, the lack of self-awareness, that person, it feels like your person, or whoever you're in this soul tie with, it's just because they've gotten away with it so much, and they get away with it in other relationships. This could be in family dynamics, friendships. People just tend to get over their behavior and let them come on back in like nothing happened, without having the conversation, without having, you know, that sense of accountability. So I kind of do. I kind of feel like this person's going to want to schmooze you over a little bit. Just a little. So, I mean, y'all do what y'all want to do with that, right? You grown. You do what you want to do. You feel like being schmoozed over, be schmoozed, babe. It's no judgment. No problem, right? Because clearly Divine wants you to be open to this person coming back. And there's some way that this person accesses your emotional body. It's like they know how to get you vulnerable, or there is this like strong emotional support between you two. So it could almost even be like, let's say you were in separation from this person because you felt it was a dead end, Virgo Libra. And you're like, all right, this isn't going anywhere. You're clearly not holding yourself accountable. I'm out. Or, you know, maybe we just need a little bit of time away from one another. It feels like something could have happened on their end that triggered them emotionally, or made them want to reach for you for emotional comfort. And the fact that they couldn't, because y'all were kind of at these odds, or just kind of not in the same space anymore, shook or woke this person up, is what I just heard. It like woke them up. Like, oh, wait, whoa. I don't know that I want to live a life where I can't reach out to Virgo Libra, or I can't like depend on or lean on Virgo Libra, or have them in my life as a support. So in a way, your vibration is probably helping this person mature a little bit. And again, I don't get resistance. I don't get like this person is like nose in the air. I will never change. I am who I am. I don't want to do this. Like, I don't get that. It's just they don't know better. So how could they do better if they don't really know? They're learning though. So, you know, kind of good side of the Page of Swords, are learning, but it's still not all the way developed. All right, so let's gain a little bit more clarity from the tarot. Thank you so much, Divine. Ooh. Tell me more about these soul ties, reconciliation, and gifts and offers with this sweet song. Tell me more about soul ties, reconciliation, gifts, and offers. Who is Virgo Libra in this soul tie with? Who is this soul tie to Virgo Libra? The Page of Pentacles and the Emperor, right? So you could be dealing with an Aries, a Taurus. You also got the Five of Cups, which I believe is Scorpio energy. So they could have some water in their chart as well. The Page of Pentacles and the Emperor. That's what I mean. It's like, yes, they're in page energy. That's the learning as well. I almost want to say, but they have a lot of potential to be an emperor. Or, oh, thank you, Spirit. Oh, that's very clear. Okay, so they've learned how to be and embody an emperor energy in one specific way, but in a way that didn't actually... How could I say that? In a way that could use some improvements. We'll just say it like that. In a way that could use some improvements. And that's why I feel like the Page of Pentacles is here. It's like, yes, they have tapped into all four king energies, but have they actually grounded all four kings into their reality and into their being? No. I just heard Emperor by default. I don't really know what that means. Emperor by default, Divine. Tell me more about the Page of Pentacles and the Emperor for this soul tie with Virgo-Libra. Oh, that's a little too many. Can I just get one to clarify? Oh, the Four of Cups. Cancer energy. That's what I mean. Yeah, it's like... This person clearly has some growing to do, Virgo Libra. So I almost want to say take them with a grain of salt. Like, if you really do love them and you really do care for them, definitely be open to them. But understand that they are growing. They're not fully either developed to your level of self-awareness just yet. I think they are coming into a deeper awareness. Queen of Swords. I feel like that's your energy. I feel like they are coming into a deeper awareness that you are a connection that stands out from the rest. And again, I know that that's like cringy to be like compared to the rest, but like, I don't really think it's competition. That's not what I'm sensing. I just feel like there's always been something that stood out about you, Virgo Libra. There's always been a stronger emotional bond between you and this person. And I feel like you would honor that as well. Like if you were here with me and I was reading in front of you. But yeah, you got the Eight of Swords. That's what I mean. It's something's unseen. Somebody has either a very narrow mindset. Oh, this person could be playing out what they believe an emperor is. And again, they just have a lot of growing to do, or they have a lot more to learn about what it truly takes to be an emperor. And that it's not about being rough and tough all the time, right? Like it incorporates a lot more than that. So through this soul tie with you, Virgo Libra, this person is learning how to grow the different aspects of themselves. Because again, the Queen of Swords, you're not willing to settle for anything less than the truth. And you're willing to call them on their, excuse my French, but their bullshit. In a way that I don't think they've ever been called out like that before. But when you move in a queen's way, there is this level of water to it. There's this level of emotional reverence to all of the queen elements. They all have the undertone of water. So it's like speaking and saying what it is that you need to say, holding this person accountable, but in a very loving, tender way. And I know we don't always equate that with the Queen of Swords, but in fact, the reason her truth is her love. I love you enough to tell you when you're fucking up. I love you enough to tell you when you got to go back and do that again, or you know, talk nicer or come back in a different way. I love you enough to say that, because quite literally with the Queen of Swords, if she don't care, she don't care. She's not gonna say anything. She'll just watch you figure it out, right? So the fact that you are, or have, Virgo Libra, held this person accountable, it is a sign that you love them, you care for them, you want them to grow, right? So be open to this reconciliation and let's talk about it. Yeah, this person could definitely have some Scorpio in their chart here, okay? But you've got the Seven of Pentacles and you've got Death. And the King of Cups, right? So you could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Pisces, a Scorpio. Could even be dealing with a Taurus. This King of Cups has gone through some sort of death and rebirth process, like where they rested that Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I think that this person has gotten real reflective since connecting with you. And again, you must have a very a very unique touch with this person, where I almost feel like you're the only person who maybe can really break through to them. So maybe it's not that other people haven't tried, it just hasn't worked. But the way you communicate, the way you express yourself, the way that you hold this person accountable makes them want to figure out themselves more, makes them want to grow, want to transform and change. Death energy. Okay. So this person is coming back changed and different than maybe you encountered them or dealt with them in the past or previously. What's the energy between reconciliation and gifts and offers for Virgo Libra? Judgment, yeah, period. Judgment on the Two of Cups. This King of Cups has gone through judgment. Yeah, judgment's been called. And they've accepted the transformation or that shift. That death and rebirth. To come back and try it again, do something differently again. They want to work this out. I feel like that's the judgment call. They want this Two of Cups with you, Virgo Libra. And I think they're realizing that, again, how they either went about it was very immature. And that they were dealing with a Queen of Swords. You cannot, no. Can't be in the Page of Swords energy and expect to maintain or keep up with a Queen of Swords. No. That's not necessarily going to happen. So, and again, the Two of Cups came out with the World in reverse. So this is not over between you and whoever this soul tie is, Virgo Libra. And I don't know if that's good news. I don't know if that's bad news, but that's what Spirit wants you to know. This is not over. Your hearts, your emotional bodies are still intertwined here. There's still a soul tie between you two. It hasn't been completed. Whatever the lesson may be, whatever the judgment is, because maybe this is just a season and a reason, Virgo Libra. But whatever that season and reason, it hasn't been seen yet. Yeah, it hasn't been adhered to. It hasn't been connected with. You got the Ace of Pentacles too at the bottom. Oi. Right? There is a new beginning between you and this person. This person might come through with the Ace of Pentacles for you. So gifts and offers, that gift of the Ace of Pentacles. So tell us a little bit more about this gift and offer towards Virgo Libra Divine. What's the gift and the offer? The Knight of Cups. Someone's offering their heart. Someone's offering their vulnerability as well. And I think that's what it is. So again, if you maybe said something to this person, again, held them accountable, refused to accept a certain behavior from them, and they maybe threw a little tantrum, maybe they were like, all right, well, maybe we just need a break. And you're like, all right, cool, that's fine. I kind of get this is like an elevated apology with the Knight of Cups. Like, it's not just the page. It's like, no, I really was wrong. Like, I see how the error of my ways, and I don't want to ever do that to you again, or I don't want to deal with you in that way. Or again, I'm sorry, I apologize. Accept my apology, please. Right? Like, it kind of feels like they're gifting you their dedication, if that makes sense, Virgo Libra. And the Knight of Swords, they're gifting you their dedication. And the Five of Pentacles, yeah. So they're definitely hopeful that coming through with their cup and their sword, their truth and their heart, will pull you both out of this Five of Pentacles with each other, being kind of in the outs, left out in the cold, or kind of reactivate any sort of faith you might have had in you guys working out or becoming a thing, maintaining this thing between y'all. The Five of Cups, I keep wanting to say the Five of Cups. This is the Four of Cups, the Five of Pentacles. It's interesting, though, that this kind of looks like a cup to me. It's like, all right, let's just pour it all out and start over. I think that's what this person wants. I think they want to redo. I think they want a fresh start between you two. They definitely want to come out of the cold. It's like they don't want to be apart from you anymore. They don't want to be on this, like, we're not talking, we're not engaging with each other. Like, that, this person is over. They're done with. Yeah, and then look, there's the Six of Pentacles. So again, and interestingly, how this is illustrated, I think they've realized where they dropped the ball a little bit. Yeah, I think this is you. This is your side here, Virgo Libra. You have the Three Pentacles, perfect alignment, all tucked in the nice little barrel, nice little cup there. This person's realizing, like, ooh, okay, I let two of these pentacles slip, and I shouldn't have did that. So they're learning. Not that I'm an advocate for this person, but it just, I mean, they showed up as the King of Cups and the Emperor. Yes, the Page of Pentacles, but again, it's like, don't we all have room to grow? Nobody's perfect, right, Virgo Libra? If you really love, I feel like I have to keep saying it, if you really love this person, I'm not saying to put up with their BS, because you're clearly not doing that. You're the Queen of Swords. I wouldn't expect that from you. Be open, though. I kind of feel like hear this person out. Let them cook a little bit. Like, let them come through with what they have to say. Maybe there's a little sweet song they want to dedicate to you. Okay? They might even have some sort of like little romantic thing kind of set up. Again, it's the schmooze. It's the schmoozing. They're going to try to butter you up, but it's in a good way. I don't think it's to make you overlook what happened. It's to really say sorry. Knight of Cups with the Knight of Swords. It's to really say sorry. Not just kind of pull you back in to do the same BS. All right, so we'll look at this a little deeper over in the extended on Patreon. It will be a live reading, so if you are interested in joining me, that link is in the description box below. In that extended, we will look a little bit more with the tarot around this sweet song energy, right? What are the telepathic messages that this person is trying to send to you? Clearly, there is some sort of separation. And then we will pull from the Sacred Geometry of Relationships Oracle to see what lessons are being learned between you and this person. What are the good qualities? What are the things that need to be worked on, right? Like, where is this person's growth occurring in their own frequency and energy? How would that benefit you in this relationship? And then we will pull some love notes from the Underneath It All Love Oracle and get some direct messages from this person's head and heart towards you, Virgo Libra. So if you're interested in that, again, the Patreon link is in the description box below. But first, before we head over there, I'm going to clarify the Queen of Swords and Judgment for you, okay? Thank you so much, Divine. Tell me more about the Queen of Swords and Judgment. Yeah, now we got the world upright. And what's Judgment about for Virgo Libra? And the Hangman. Now, that's so funny. This is the exact card that made me purchase this tarot deck with the rose hanging upside down. I don't know. It just felt clearly very appropriate for my channel. But I loved how it was like the streams were draining. So again, I don't know if you guys are aware, but like to preserve a rose, to not have it dry out, you want to hang it upside down. So there is some sort of preservation that's happened. So this judgment was called from spirit, from the angels, to preserve this soul tie. Because again, the world was in reverse at first. So there was something that again was unseen, not tapped into, unrealized, that still needs to be realized between you and this person. And again, here we have the Eight of Swords. So even if there are certain like songs that connect you and this person might be attempting to communicate spiritually, or their higher self is coming to you through music. I don't think that that's what you're tapping into, Virgo Libra, but we'll see what those messages are again in the extended. This has been your Timeless Love Tarot reading, Virgo Libra. I hope you found it helpful and insightful. Maybe filled with some confirmation around what you got going on in love or what's to come. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you're new here to my channel, drop your birth month and day so I can absolutely welcome you to our tribe. I'm very grateful that you are here. Thank you for allowing me to be your reader in this moment. All right. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can tune into the upcoming lives we have every day of the week coming up. And I will see you all in our next one. All right. Namaste.